wasitinem sawo hwe wasitinem na say ye de a ene na che say eye ma wa akasa John na wo hwe maami na nim ne clean o ta se obi wo ho atumi hunu se no wo so e baifo
ama aboa bi ba ne ho kankane no wo fi ne ho kankane
yankopo akora bufui yesu kristo kura ka wa so de ayere ya akora na jimi na panyim no anhwe nya sa bia e ba ko bantene
obia nim se obia obebo hu mutuo se oni asiedu gati abebo election de and then na ufia baifo na eyo
media me ye obia me penkabom pa eninti me ye me campaigner me nkasante ya obia
the 1 million, they are doing 1 million coders program and they were all registered.
Yeah. Una na campaign umeyanda ezu perere mahama no se waba uduku kro ya anya no anebo ompabu adada ya anya no anesho womu be ye osa wa hwe ya no akofa adwembo ni ahye utirimu
oyo nebe tumo ne mo shemo mo exeja adi abimbo biboni ya mo me shama kabane ba
we baifo ba
hwe wasitinem na wo hwe maami na nim ne clean o ta se obi wo ho atumi hunu se no wo so e baifo utimi hunu na nim se wo da maami ne hwe di na hwe di pa wo batuma hwe ni
mahama aboa bi ba ne ho kankane no wo fi ne ho kankane
Etiama for sika, eviama for gas, eviama for yirimu. Nyamma mutia strategy, ayefunubi.
Lodina Mahama, ni mate, awo nene ti, aye no. O kupima ba obaya oba so a Mahama. Mahama wa hamano.
Ni spokesperson yire.
Yes, onyem no. Awo kroma.
Ewo Ghana.
And mama na yes ha.
John, na wo hwe maami na nim ne clean. O ta se obi wo ho atumi hunu se no wo so e baifo.
Asema de na kufo e. Munti na ha. Nyama e ko su munti ase no. We ni na wo mahoma e wo mi mahoma no mo. Nkrumah, while he was alive, he had his enemies. His enemies also saw him as an enemy to them. Yeah. Many years later, why not go here? Madam Fatia, Nkrumah, the wife, no. Jena Kufoye. Okra, no coffee, no. Madam Fatia, no coffee. Or this Shena, a Kotojum, no more to him. No, Alpha, handkerchief, towel. No, yes, sir. Super. I'm a Madam Fatia. Na yesu ye na ya dinuchi. Well, na yesu go for to say ye ni papa yesu ya fire hang yesu be. You know, go for the honey of fire speed. No the tree hole next to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah no grave no coffee no. That's so or the tree grave no the Madam Fadia will show. From that moment, that national monument that we built to honor that man became a family graveyard. Do you see how his grave was desecrated? Obiano, Mills Mu, John Mu, Nkrumah. You have chopped into the man's name. Now, but you said, what did fine? Nkrumah. Look at what his enemy pretended, so and so and so and so. Now, desecrate his national monument. You get it? Sani Kanyama, Muntiasia. Yeah, we were Muamunim, Philip. And never. Minawati, and Yafa. Compound is big. You could have dug 101 holes and put Madame Fatia also there. Build a 3 times the story building monument. You did not have to do that under the same monument under which Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was.
Show was sitting so show was sitting na say ye dia any na che say eye ma wa kasa John now she mami na nimu ni clean what you say obi wo ho atumi hunu said wo so ye bai fo
ama aboa bi ba ne ho kankane ne ho fi ne ho kankane
nyankopo akwara bufui yesu kristo kura ka wa so de ntina ayere ya akwara na jimi na penyim no anhwenya sa bia ye bako bantene
obia nim say obia obebo hu mutuo say oni asiedu gati abeko election there and then na ufia baifo na eyo
media me ye obia me penkabom pa eninti me ye me campaigner me nkasante obia.
All right. Hey asemo Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia penkabom to ye campaigner also nkasante obia. I don't know, send your out here. It's all up to us. And then Chairman Wontumi is in fresh problem. Yadena Kwejina court. Maybe you might not have heard it. That is why I've decided to bring it up here for us to discuss it. Inti Chairman Wontumi is in fresh, serious problem. Now say Chairman Wontumi say no enya dia ebesada. The bia Chairman Wontumi with different issues. I don't know. Because say NPP wa power, Chairman Wontumi took Ghana as his own property. And a nema ope. And na oye. Even whilst in opposition, I didn't get court to cry until some Chairman Wontumi eka.
show was sitting so show was sitting na say ye dia any na che say eye ma wa kasa na say nya dia any na was so ba be ka me ho na ye bo yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ye bo na chidom na oma papa amamuo papa ye ka ho asem wo adisem etiraduonu ba ko chichemu ba ko ko nsia no nwotwe so no o se na hwe me hu Ghana foforo na me hu Ghana aban foforo na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ba na hwe na mrantie ne maba wa nyina na o manya adwuma ye na dum so aye ka ho asem no nani ho bieu na koko ayatete so yi na ye de obi a koko ni asade sika no mo asade ama wo mo na nurse fo ene doctor fo a yatete wo mu pay so allowance a yatete so no na asade ama wo mu bieu na school fo a o mani da so asa na free education etwa mu no na esaba na ya agenda 111 na yesi a akabetimi asom wo mamu ni nyina na obi wo yare aka ate yawo so no yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia beba no aba beye enti se ye hwa eniema bia entimi anya epe bia no na kire se yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono ne ye hwe me se oba no aba beye enti media masem nyina gina adisem so na ye yi no enti ne hwe ohun atowa na so ohun to wo dia eye nipa ba akopɛ na Chairman Wontumi me ka no ho asɛm de akyerewo one Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ono ba ebeboa ama Ghana yanum onyam enkaso ene yahoto ene yedie enyina na atimi aba enti yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia enti na me ba beye chairman diama MPP na maboa no se de eron boa mose no ono abi ana meso me ba beboa ama yesoso yeti.
All right, enti Chairman Wontumi so on dey wa basa ba beboa ma NPP it was so yetimamuni a hwe wasetenam na hwe wasetenam na se tumpon a that means to asoma ndc entumpon dey a kodi Alhaji 38 achi Elder Jekum that is things Chairman Wontumi na ma okay na yeyine nim say as we speak today the Chairman Wontumi e will court on different occasions Samara boy nsem e wo ho nti Chairman Wontumi nsem is CIA twe na boso na e court be no e ya hodo me nsa na AG assign the back on so aye den aboso the boss 15th of this month here which is Endra na yenko bisa Chairman Wontumi lawyer say lawyer edi important na anadwi as ye hu cham woni Chairman Wontumi e wo Yoko ye hu Chairman Wontumi ne lawyer enora awia omudi kan ko Yoko then they went back to court and anadwo no omse ba back to Yoko nti go bi say Chairman Wontumi lawyer say lawyer edi na anadwi edemu gina Yoko ha
the Yoko for also case EXIM Bank relationship and na ye say very resolve according to the charging the offense, various offenses. And it is Yamia Duma, die Beko Court, any attorney general bedding come now be there to the it is say there's no need for worrying. We are a chairman, the so a copy now at the
all right, indeed. Chairman Wontumi lawyer say yeah the fresh case about Chairman Wontumi no mabetena so nti ese omukofie no mkope bibi edi nti me no nyine ba be kan na ye bi say won say dem poten ene da bo Chairman Wontumi na me no kasai abusua ya say mo Chairman Wontumi we fe Chairman Wontumi man hunu 15th of May 2026 ene da so no so follow me and then we all read it because sometimes they say they might be on yanka e be won da entiase enti bi wo ha agese bi ye no nyina ebobo mu na afere ye doso ma na wa onka se wa follow issues no e wo mse attorney general ne Chairman Wontumi sensem na ase e ya doso dodo but many Ghanaians as we speak wants to see say Chairman Wontumi be call prison and now go prison enti enra ene de Chairman Wontumi so it's the Republic versus Bernard Antwibo-Siakon at Wontumi. He is the first accused person. Thomas Antwibo-Siakon at large, second accused person, and the Wontumi Farms Limited, the third. Now, Tia and Sati and say, and I say, and Tia and Sakai and say, Thomas Antwibo-Siakon, Chairman Wontumi Nuyabia, and then as we speak in the Kracheno, I think that he's based in the UK. And the agency of my train now, Kracheno say Ghana, Pi, and Ghana, and Yadi Baba. It's one say NPP before has been operating in a style. Say, Onya Kwan Jehon Pa. Yes, I would caterpillar. And then Baba. Say, Nya caterpillar, NPP ni bien or and I say Ghana, powers who here in Ghana there, or Baby. Enti, ye in a yankan call. Count one, statement of offense. If I just say, a Ketwama, who bet my catch him, then I'll enlarge it. If everything is okay there, then I'll move on. Bashiru, Charlie, do you think everything is okay? Jefferson, and that's also what my journey. Emily Nola, Bibi Aboko there. And that's it. This is Chairman Wontumi, part 4. Defrauding by false pretense, contrary to section 131 of the Criminal Offences Act, Act 60. Well, sorry, Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29. Particulars of offense. A kind, we must me bona me kind say you know, you bet me follow. Bernard Antwibo-Siakon alias Wontumi, 50 years old, entrepreneur, and Thomas Antwibo-Siakon, that you, in the year 2018, in the Greater Accra region and within the jurisdictions of this court, did by false pretense obtain the sum of about 14,320,000 Ghana cedis only from Ghana EXIM Bank. In the Chairman Wontumi, any cratchy BFN Thomas Antwibo-Siakon to where Bernard Antwibo-Siakon, Thomas Antwibo-Siakon, you suggest say they are brothers, and I say what they my main call is Echo EXIM Bank. E de kana sisi kwan so, kana chichi kwan so, my main can is asking Kremofo Kasa Bisa. Echo Gisika over 14 million Ghana cedis from Ghana EXIM Bank. According to court and krata, until we there, you bet me I can't say krata ye nyabi, ebi na unhu ye. But we decided to dig down and then get these kind of documents from the court. Count 2, statement of offense. Altering of a forged document contrary to section 169 of Act 29. Particulars of offense. Bernard Antwibo-Siakon, alias Wontumi, 50 years old, entrepreneur, that you, in the year 2018, in the Greater Accra region and within the jurisdictions of this court, did with the intent to defraud the officials of Ghana EXIM Bank, use a forged receipt, knowing that the same is not genuine, to obtain the sum about that. It is a Chairman Wontumi. Ede azan kwan so ekwa ji sika every Ghana EXIM Bank. Now, what we understand is say, Chairman Wontumi knowing very well say, and Kratana or the EXIM Bank wakwaje bosiano. Enye papa no. Chairman Wontumi decided to do something new. Nipa ebre adwen eniso. What he did is say, Chairman kwaje krata bi ena ono ankasa ekotena internet cafe. Ena Chairman ekodre nkrata retene ya ono ankasa ope. According to documents I say Chairman nankasa kotena computer na Chairman etwe ha na wapepa ha afiri ho na de we akwa ha na we yi afiri nti Chairman de no ho age 4 million Ghana cedis from the EXIM Bank. Count 3. Watch out, follow the argument. Na afiri ye boko enti court nkrata no eno bi ene da screen yeso yi. Yeah, so Praise la cook. Praise la cook say I'm beginning to think that Chief Justice Bafuboni is an NPP move. I expect more from the justice system by now. I think that they are a bit becoming slower. That is what I also think. But the less, with the benefit of the doubt, because every blessed day, Chairman Wontumi sends him as a yard also, but it seems like maybe it's slow. But when you wanna put somebody in prison on criminal charges, there I think say a treeable now if you hear say nipa nampa odi for answer yetimi the nipa no akwa akotuma. Not always say pushy nipa no near the nipa no kotum. That is what I believe. But sometimes one who say Chairman Wontumi the lawyers and I employ the technique say they want to delay the justice system in the society. That is why they are becoming a bit slower. Or maybe Chairman Wontumi seminal a dozen. And I am beginning to suspect I'm here the Chairman Wontumi be concept when I say confana ba be there for amano. But I don't know, be Chairman idea go there. I'm about cancer one. Sana, me might be here. Me can't say Chairman idea for you, Mr. Count 3. Young Queen and 7 dozen. And the screen you see. Money laundering, contrary to section 1(2)(c) of the Anti-Money Laundering Act. Hey, Chairman Wontumi. Yeah, some Act 1044. Chairman Wontumi 7 dozen. Would I didn't Hey. Bernard Ajibos Yakon, Elias Wontumi, 50 years old entrepreneur that you between the years 2018 and 2022, within the jurisdiction of this court, did take possession of a part of the sum of money totaling about 14,300,000 and all right. Wells, I'm live so after the show, remember for a while. So all right. I will see my name. All right. I got a call, so I decided to respond. Sorry for that. It is a Chairman Wontumi, the sum of total about 14,322,000 Ghana cedis only from the Wontumi Farms Limited, knowing at the time of taking possession that the money was acquired through fraud. And the Sikana Wontumi de azanwe kwaje free EXIM Bank no. Ebe to Wontumi account farms account na Wontumi say ko yiska no. Ina na Wontumi e ko bo premai. Ho na Wontumi say Wontumi say oni premai di. Eno bi na Wontumi de ko to cars akese. Na Wontumi e chele. Nti we Chairman Wontumi not me back him ni nyina say na yese nsem na bi no. Wontumi style bi. Count 4. Let's move on. Intentionally causing financial loss to a public body, contrary to section 179A2 of Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29, particulars of offense. Wontumi, 50 years old entrepreneur, Thomas Anchibo Siako and Wontumi Farms Limited, that you, between the years 2018 and 2022, within the jurisdictions of this court, did in the course of a business transaction with Ghana EXIM Bank intentionally caused the said Ghana EXIM Bank to lose over 30 million Ghana cedis. They say Wontumi any ninuya Emma EXIM Bank lose sika over 30 million Ghana cedis. Charlie? Yeah, so no. Chairman Wontumi. Yeah. Nipa wote wa I think it's a wasum jua umpente just the biano one kasa onamwa na wakwose sansem e de begu ho na afedi ye twew ensem bebre enti ene as we speak ni de authoritatively made me a country say Chairman Wontumi in a court on another fresh issue. 30 million choppable Ghana cedis. And 7 dozen. But I decided, or maybe let me read 1 or 2 lines. Na yenko yenim. Because ABI will be answered that anti say. I remember the one on our right is on my right. Until I have to follow the argument on the right. But my main call maybe number 2 because I think the number 1 miscapé made downloading. I didn't download the number 1. Investigations have, however, established that the accused persons did not undertake the proposed farming activities. They brought no agricultural plants and machinery. They employed no one to work on the farm. They did not owe or secure the parcel of land which they represented to the bank as a parcel of land secured for the proposed farm. That's not all. Yes, accused person, which is A1, A2, A3, Chairman Wontumi or farms, went to EXIM Bank. Catch the EXIM Bank say, or Asasibi Okokudu Okoya Fuoso. Say not Tassin Chairman Wontumi Anto. And say all the documents that Chairman Wontumi the question was Assassin Wahami will Hanya Sana and Yano Quarry. Chairman Wontumi just went to the EXIM Bank to deceive them into believing, say, or Asasibia or the baby. Sana Ninano. According to AG's document, Wontumi Ebwa. Point 3. I jump PB. So let's move on to the point 3. Sometime in March 2018, A1 presented a document which bore receipt to the bank. A1 presented the documents as evidence that A3 had purchased 4 million Ghana cedis only worth of agricultural plants and machinery for the farm. The bank relied on the document to advance more funds to A3 for the farm project. The document was not genuine purchase receipt at all. It was originally a pro forma invoice issued by Kasama Enterprise to A1 when A1 made price enquiries. A1 then undertook to return later to make the purchase. That was the last time that Kasama Enterprise heard from or saw A1. Investigation has established that the inscript pro forma invoice on the documents was altered and replaced with receipt. Hey, Simon. Yes, Chairman Wontumi call company be from Kasama ho. Enquiries about agricultural machines be. And Chairman Wontumi call no trata any boy say me kasa me petrata amato ama me say me pe caterpillar ya ne boy say pe we ya ne boy say. And on list documents niam ni nyina on a pro forma invoice edema Chairman Wontumi. So ope caterpillar we ya ne boy say. Ope trata we ya ne boy say. Ope si ya ne boy say. Chairman Wontumi gi pro forma invoice na no ankasa call internet cafe. Minister Sarah Chairman Wontumi nim computer mo. Okoya no ko change pro forma invoice no and no ko replace it with receipt to deceive the bank say wakwa koto sa anima na afri kas sama ho. And a bank no so je krata na say oh Wontumi what dey say nimu Wontumi dey we nya so say azan akora obey azan enti Wontumi dey aye nimu. And a je say receipt so wakoto niam na dey a and a page sika 4 million Ghana cedis send p Wontumi so say na busu ni nyina 419. We are quoting Grata, when you're dancing with you. As a sign in Yinano, Wontumi I have fragadam, sending in 419. Hey, investigations has established that A1, which is Chairman Wontumi, A2 Wontumi and A3 Wontumi Farms. We drew huge sums of the fund from A3's bank account and spent the same for his personal use, including investing such sums in other business enterprises. All efforts by the bank to recover the monies from the accused persons landed on rocks. So in March 2025, officials of Yoko and Attorney General commenced investigation into the affairs. A1 was subsequently arrested and cautioned. On May 14, 2026, he was charged, hence the arraignment. It is say Chairman Wontumi then a bank and could be a bank account. And an EXIM Bank a purchase security their cotum. Wontumi knowing very well say on koto asasibia, on to trata, on to sekai, on to kuma unifie. And I Wontumi ko use can free bank. na Wontumi de koye ono ankasa ne personal issues or the be ko bo prima or the be a party or the be say or the be say the be koye other businesses and the bank na twi Wontumi say master ya ba afuo mu ya ba ya asase na say nya wo de trata isi ho a isi trata dada trata na tibi wo ko 1932 wo spark current spark enti sika na fa bre say atwi Wontumi twi sika ni na ya mutu Wontumi edis kana boskelele Wontumi da bo prima ho na Wontumi nim say na wo nim prima bo ena ne banki atwi Wontumi aboso ba Wontumi koro na ase se wo hwe na wasetenam enye de a koto abama alaji 38
hwe wasetenam sa wo hwe wasetenam na se ye de a ene na che se eye ma wa akasa na se enye de a ene na wo so ba be ka me ho na ye bo yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ye bo na chidom na oma papa amamuo papa ye ka ho asem wo adisem etire aduonu baako chichemu baako ko nsia no nwotwe so no o se na hwe me hu Ghana foforo na me hu Ghana aban foforo a na Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ba na hwe na mrantie ne maba wa nyina na o manya adwuma ye na dum so a ye ka ho asem no nani ho biewu na koko a ya tete so yi na ye de obi a koko ni asade sika no mo asade ama wo mo na nurse fo ene doctor fo a ya tete wo mu pay so allowance a ya tete so no na ya asade ama wo mu biewu na school fo a o mani da so asa na free education e twa mu no na esaba na ya agenda 111 na yesi a akabetimi asom wo mamu ni nyina na obi wo yare aka ate yawo so no yewura Dr. Mahmood Bawumia beba no aba beye enti se ye hwa eniema bi a entimi anya epe bia no na kire se yewura Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ono ne ye hwe me se oba no aba beye enti media ma asem nyina gina adisem so ena ye yi no enti ne hwe ohun atowa na so ohun to wo de a eye nipa ba akopɛ na Chairman Wontumi me ka no ho asɛm de akyerewo one Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ono oba ebeboa ama Ghana yanum onyam enkaso ene yahotɔ ene yedie enyina na atimi aba enti yewura Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia enti na me ba bɛyɛ chairman dia.
All right, enti yeda Chairman Wontumi as Chairman Wontumi say Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia enti na oname ni enko bi sakrachi say Chairman Wontumi gi sika no e de poten e na ode ye
na yede me say me no wa jemiska so be koto obe koto jone ana fast ga no be kwadi wa
of this guy go ditwe
ana
yes I dey Chairman Wontumi this guy here no hey Ghana ya mo bodo do etitika so so come there chale NPP party dey go sha party no be ade o mo na mo ye na Chairman Wontumi mo blows kere ina ma the party no adan keep fit club NPP party no adan keep fit club is it Pascal but anyway if that is what they want to do there yeah they you man say e ba bo mo say sabe mo de na mpesa mo amoye bia na mo amanye na se Chairman Wontumi in fact why would support Chairman Wontumi someone you careful papa your concern we ma omma biem because se Chairman Wontumi I don't know how he was able to make Ghana as his own to the extent say ojisika na obi enwa deport Chairman Wontumi this kind of year and how will the whole EXIM Bank Ghana nyina EXIM Bank o etnase e ma Chairman Wontumi etime kwa jisika wo ho. Nobody follows Chairman Wontumi to know say ade where Chairman Wontumi so this kind of way na ampa Chairman this kind of year they hand these huge amounts of resources the nation's resources to Chairman Wontumi ne afi na ese de Chairman Wontumi ekogina court anyway it's up to us so mama yenko enim na busan for na nsem no do so channel the debate with the Munufie but you take your time and we're going to address a lot of issues but I can one or two messages be aba na yenko Samuel, I salute you. Desmond, we are both there. Riku say Wontumi has to be in Pentecost prison in his own region. Where the base in Wontumi asem. Oh, Simon Wontumi asem kra. President Lagu say when they were in power, they were stealing and enjoying money whilst others suffered. Out of the power, they still want to bully NDC with their chandam. And because that is the operation that they've been known for. Because we want to me, let's say the whole EXIM Bank academy, nobody goes to check at the call this kind of area. So you might think that Ghana is so easy. So you want to enjoy Ghana money. That is why I think that Wontumi was doing all these kind of things. The lawyer and they say they are ready to face court again.
The UKFO also case EXIM Bank relationship. And now you say very resolved according to the charging the offense, various offenses. And it is Jamia Duma die Beko Court, any attorney general Bedin Kumo, now be to the there's no need for worrying. We are a chairman, Dikan, so a copy now at the
all right, anyway, and Anajo Con Wontumi free Yoko Ho. AG motion and then Tansa Bono, a chile charmer as a charmer, a king. You better send to another court. Enti that me and Sano ho, and a win so about peso. Ha, Galam saying sense more ho, Chasa Dubois. Yes, Chairman Wontumi on any year car once and Simbi, and also the amount for just say Chairman Wontumi cast or Timian and Chimfamu, and also money laundry was all as I say, I was saying, just say Papa in some day, a chain kuri. I don't think that's a chairman and Yabres or pay the national chairman. I say, acquire the NPP vote in the cheat, I have no idea. Maybe he will be the right person to tell all of us. In Tiabusia, Mama Yamque and leave ever call NDC party and so emo.
I am Bella Mumio Moko.
Also, Yankopo Korabufui, yes, to create I hear Akorana Jimina Penim one seniors. Ah, Bako Bantin.
Dabiano Pesa can't go just summer. Oh, Chairman.
Why are Koran Why Jimia?
No, when I would tell you, man.
Yeah, one of Nayana Jimina.
An interview better than you. On woman, I told you, why are Jimina? Who knows I say when you
are your boss? At me, I will know. Sa anyasa for me any chabe aba wuntam atino awasa menya boterama wa jimi a okwa no wasaba na ma won say ya wo jimi na saki a ugian.
All right, it's Kwame Owusu say no mercy for Chairman Wontumi, no mercy at all. The guy Wontumi should go to jail soon. Exactly, that is what the AG is pushing for Wontumi to do. Abusia, over this week, a lot of whatever men limited to only two things that I saw about NDC that we need to discuss and then try to ascertain whether there's some element of truth in this. The first one had to do with Yamami, if any say root said what if a video we are doing so it didn't come. My revelation was clear to me, so we work out properly. Yeah, mommy Ruth Della Sedo or something like that. I saw this particular video online. I couldn't ascertain whether it is truth or not. But in the said video, you could see Yama so in the office and a stone boy. Some people were saying, "Nama Amini did a birthday," and she invited Stone Boy, and then she was singing and dancing at the office, at the National Service Scheme. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it's true, then it is very worrying because I've been thinking, say, Anka NDC Bambo, we will learn from the mistakes of NPP. But if she's also coming to do the same thing, then I doubt Ghana and building how secure or how safe is Ghana. Minim say no how Stoneboy actually went to her office and then what they were doing there. But somebody was capturing the video. There was audio and saying in the birthday no moody, and then they were capturing it. And they said, "Oh, birthday be there. Why can't you celebrate that particular birthday in Ewofi? But rather you want to do it in your office, inviting Stoneboy singing and dancing and somebody videoing you." I don't know. wow, him and was almost a video. What do you think about it? You know, we can discuss it as a people on this particular channel because it doesn't mean say we support NDC and I support Jomama, and when the appointees are misbehaving and as a going wayward, we have to keep quiet and watch them. I didn't expect this. And now I can say, national service was be moved as well court to her, give to her more court to her on similar things, celebrating their birthdays on board planes and other things. And this my banner say the from the banner say you also come to repeat similar thing. That then what is wrong with Ghana? Minim say no quarrel say no quarrel. Maybe I might be wrong here, but minim where the facts are. And when I saw this particular video, I was a bit surprised. Also, it doesn't look like an office. Let me play it back again. Joseph, now you had it. Joseph Atta.
My revelation was clear to me, so we work out properly. See them ask, what we do with it? What you like to do? See them ask me, what we do with it? What you do with it? Never tell us another man thing.
Looking at the settings here, it's an office. Looking at the settings, baby, it seems like it is an office. So I don't know. If you know in the office or what, I have no idea. But when you look at the environment now, it is definitely an officer. Behind her, we won't say the birthday aboho. Yeah, some more. Priscilla Cook. I don't know. Meaning, I can't say an office video, but I saw this particular video and I was shocked. Hey. 1.5 year kwa yeni na party na yen office call invite Stoneboy and a beton nyumo homa yesa. Yeah, so. Mama found number 2. Many Sam George is in the news again on social media. Recently, Sam George and the president at the 1 million coders program. Well, also it's not an office. I have no idea. My name is an office there, but as I said, the main case in the quarry, so we can cross-check and then ascertain the truth in this. Sam George and the presidency inaugurated something they called the 1 million coders program. And then I saw Sam George saw the computers, but I say each center behind 50 computers. Thinking said the 1 million coders program was a special government initiative under the auspices of Sam George and it be implemented. But there is a video online saying there's nothing like that. And when you log onto the 1 million coders program now, it takes you to a free Google platform. If I watch this particular video, we name the truth in this, but that's why I decided for all of us to check. Watch this video.
Sam George made it clear to us that they are doing 1 million coders program and they were all registered. So why is it that when we come to our dashboard and then we go to classroom, I chose Accra College of Education as my center. So why is it that when I choose go to classroom, it will be taking me to Coursera Google AI professional certificate? If the Google AI professional certificate is actually what the government was advertising to us, then they let us go through all the registration process and then taking our details, our Ghana card and all those kind of things, our location, and then at the end of the day, when you finish all this registration from the 1 million coders site, they will take you back to Coursera, where you don't have to go through all those registration process. You can just go straight to Coursera and search for a Google AI professional certificate, and then you can take the course, any course you like for free, and get a certificate. So I'm a bit confused here. I'm a bit confused to what's actually going on here. Okay, guys, so I was thinking about going to Accra College of Education to verify for myself whether there is actually something going on there about the 1 million coders program. I'll be updating you on everything that I find out.
Say government launch 1 million coders program means me and verify whether these are factual things or kind or not. That is why I've decided to say, wow, so you can also help me to do this kind of background checks. I said the 1 million coders program no. Send ya meme tiase, and send ya ono to tiase and say a special government program be a buying deba to help Ghanaians learn how to code. And you can register your Ghana card, address, all your databases and other things. But unfortunately, no, you just had many login details or login and then they call Google free program. Google free program, you don't need to even use your Ghana card to get there. So how possible is that? That was what the guy is asking. Listen to him again.
Sam George made it clear to us that the 1 million, they are doing 1 million coders program and they're all registered. So why is it that when we come to our dashboard and then we do go to classroom, I chose Accra College of Education as my center. So why is it that when I choose go to classroom, it will be taking me to Coursera Google AI professional certificate? If the Google AI professional certificate is actually what the government was advertising to us, then they let us go through all the registration process and then taking our details, our Ghana card and all those kind of things, our location, and then at the end of the day, when you finish all this registration from the 1 million coders site, they will take you back to Coursera, where you don't have to go through all those registration process. You can just go straight to Coursera and search for a Google AI professional certificate, and then you can take the course, any course you like for free, and get a certificate. So I'm a bit confused here. I'm a bit confused to what's actually going on here. Okay, guys. So I was thinking about going to Accra College of Education to verify for myself whether there is actually something going on there about the 1 million coders program. I'll be updating you on everything that I find out.
So how possible is that? If the thing is free, then why did the government launch something that is free, making us all to believe in, say, hey, something new being a deba? Say, it will get to a time defending a buyer will be very difficult. But that is what I know. So you know all these kind of things, you know. NPP, the same thing. NPP, the same thing. When I like Dr. Munufie, Ekofa just addressing system na. Some of us came out to tell him, say, Oko Google Map is free. So why are you paying for a servicer? When you enter the servicer, then it takes you to Google free, Google Map, which was free. But they were investing millions of dollars into that particular program. So I'm shocked to say, if NDC comes back to power and then we start to hear the same thing. And now, because I don't get it. Because the 1 million coders program was supposed to be a very special program for the government. How to code. But if it's going to take you to Google Coursera, which is free, will be able to make a baby idea. Then why did the government launch it? President, then I think so. Sam Joy has set up himself for Google affiliates into click his on be or Jiska because we mean that maybe I am confused, or maybe what the boy or the guy is saying, you know, and then you know, but then I'm a bit also confused here. Because they are all online, free. No, why would the whole government say maybe launch a program? Now, when you click on it, then it takes you to something free. Then we invest huge amounts of money. When Sam George brought some AI, I sat here and had a course, a program, and says, no, all these things are Sam George doing a free thing. I was online. So why were you deceiving the president? Say, I did way special, I did way special. At that launch of the program, Wontumi say AI, Sam George beside AI, which wasn't properly formatted. So if it happens there, the young people now so bet you coding, you know, comes back to say that we coding at now and a free thing where anybody can access it. So why did you even make it to believe say something new? Because say I'm it will get to a timer when politicians start to think anything because when politicians keep making the same mistakes and in your buy and in your opposition oba no repeat the same thing. Oh can no defend it, oh can no defend it, but who defend it it will get to a timer sebe unyanyansa ni bia obedi wachi esan say wo kan obie no obeti ensem na wo kan no. But that is some George's issue. I mean maybe there's some truth in it. Yes, it be a train na some for bar. Then we go back and then we get it done. But other than that, in the maybe that so these two things, and I think they say NDC for banner on bet they say yeah, my many the original officer. Some people are saying say or in office and all this tone we begin also celebrating the birthday man no. We go there to check. Mama yenku them yes NTC NPP party. Na party no Adan concert party and Kefet club. So where she don't money? What if they don't even know what they are doing? Now when you say answer, NPP na go we no. Salaka will say or no also no onimadi or no more important in Ghana the sitting vice president. Salaka o the be a person wasem. Okotra o him a we je e wa angel say vice president no ni madwuma vice president no every day be a tinenka into a more important or more valuable asset, let's say the sitting vice president. He was speaking at the time I said some Russian guy about Ghana. And the Ghana former be dying. Sala cow say a John Mama and this has never. Now they tell some aquana can who say aqua as aquana bino scratches also or far we were no do we be who they tell some walker.
Problem we na eba Ghana.
Yeah.
Nipa ko we nipa ahohoba no we enkwara without any basar me disobono ebo NDC ebo John Dramani because when so we be govern country if you are going to govern country with lies propaganda with scam the end result no affected the citizen of the nation. Look ohima nde min dadao nde say counting Bema Ghana how out of 80%, out of 100%, 80% of men or more guess is more than 2 or be crow or madam for be or see the guys inquire 11.
Hey,
yes, the girlfriends are 11. Because of what? Mbano dosu Ghana ha esini member.
Yeah.
So NDC to me fa scam way almost for opportunity of manu dosu no mu ditro ohima ankande woman banks wo ho anka some of the women no anka mo bank no ya ajiba sa Russian guy no intellectual guys no okowi omo bidumu master's degree bidumu kura ya omo ya wari for.
Yeah.
So if a government a NDC government like this can lie to Ghanaians, oh, muntu abamame, mba dosu wa Ghana, mi de obana ye vice president, na obanu su feria de, mi kwa mi nimsa sa mami we, o Ghana na o ni Ghana yentidi nkakura. This is the worst vice president Ghana had. A worst vice president. A vice president with here, me Alaji Basaw, the national third vice chairman. I'm better than the NDC vice president. Problem with
Nipane Council group we hon opposition party. Adia omunim ye ne se asa e na omunim ye. Ama papa we be ka se ene se obi free baby ebe fa girlfriend a John Mama and aye. Sometimes when they start to speak this kind of languages, na edwen won say think crofo we na see nyan ma mo meruli Ghana and na say nipa foforo bi. Also na dan for bi so girls and 11 nti no e John Mama. Nti na dan for no the 1.5 year enya girlfriends and 11 but the NPP no only one kura. Sometimes crofo we bi omo ho a onti ase because party ye yi nipa wom we chairman asem na yake the third national vice chairman of NPP and no okasa sa no okasa with no sense kasa free buga sa na dwi mu no bibia ye patapa and e dey buman nti amamu kwa no mo nche da ntia say because the what they think they say party ni dey eni asa
it's only NPP na mo no party ayeye ti opposition ye timi bonyom sa mo wa abemu mo ntimi nsa ye bonyom anu ma ye say
nti we chairman buga ka ho bi na we mu na mu ti wa no mu tum futuro de gu NDC fo ani Omo dada NDC for and I want to say your mama buy no nya hwe ye alaji 38 be mama dwuma ye be mu say and the national chairman of NDC say oh o afutu de mamo o afutu de ma NDC for nyina mamo ma kwabrane say nkrofo we en na adam esan say efie bia na mensa wom na mom ye to ebo ase asiesi Ghana enti obi ansa be kan de pa chamo me ntie nsama the national chairman of NDC e wode ma NDC for say utie NPP for we ya
we by for ba anunti ya basramo bi aban bia ni ho a emfomso emma ne ho yese bia heaven na nyankopɔ amammu no emfomso maso na wiase ha de ya de bonyafo ni egu ha enti bibia ni ho a ya beya mistake kakra emma ho na sɛdeɛ nipa adwene esitie no sɛ wo ware o yere na sɛ da bia ne mfomsoɔ ɛna wode wobɛtwe w'adwene akɔ so a wontimi mpɛ o yere no da bia wo hyia no a w'adwene wɔ baabi a ɔyɛ mfomsoɔ no nko a ebi sɛ ɛmaa yɛ ware wɔ mo a eto da bia wo mo nkwan a wo mo ye nkwan de nti ne ware wo eto da bia na ho afa ordinam kromo a ye ka se general ireni enu ne ejina so ware obi so sa wo afa o nkwan nye de o anaju business no enu na ono na ni je ho enu ti no eyezu enu ti obia ni ade a ope ewo ne yire ho enu ti sawo ho na dabia wodi wadwene ko enkwanda no ho se enu ti na me ware me yire enti me de so dresi yo on dresi yo onye bibia wa najo me de me yafuru nkwa na yame nti dabia o meme aduani di a me pa me yire a dabia wo ba o yire no se awofenti na ware no a wodi wani eto na ho ofe no so na dabia obi abonte ne e kamfo obia iruri be ne yire ho afe se na wani age a ani wanya biani amawo so be kwa kodidi chopa o ube didi so wanya bibia mawa najo ube ji atum na wo de ba bia wonya wa hoto ani se ye be bodi aka se asumasi ire ni ana de anaju business nti no ware no se oba no ho afro se woni ma biani no oni de oba mpaye da bia ni se ade be santem anu tino saudi wajire eko de wo hwehwe no ewo wabai no ho a da bia ubeka se abai no ya ade na udi animu eka se wabai ya ade a uka amanfo ebechi wo ma adwene akọ de oye no yi a enu nti wo kamfo no Ghana fo beka se wabai ya ade na wo de papa abai no ye papa wo party ye wo ja enu to nche na da bia wo kofi mu ahwe ba bia mfomcho kakra wa wabai no ho ana mfomcho kakra wa party no ho na ehonkwa na odi wadwene bekwa hweye enche kura wo beda na MPP ni enu nti ya basremo abai no ye bi maye meso a meda party na no me na se media ni mu na me pri yedie adima party for
exactly enti general nsem a wakane tofan yan se ne kura ne se party for no montomobo na mamma NPP for ne chairman bugamo en na adaw And country was a vice president when you want the because Bawumia is the most impactful vice president of Ghana. And a question saying, and the question 38. And yet the day, and a kasa, and ye dibumai, vice president on kasa, namo muni impact. And the vice president or kasa, namo negative things in Kwan or in Pacho de Hena pay. General as one told we are not called the NPP ni. A general twice so, and the futu ma NPP 4, and even NDC 4 be say. And better me America.
Obia nim say obia bebo hu mutuo say oni ase du kati abeko election there and then na ufia baifo na eyo
General say wa unim na ba twi uti say oni general mosquito kwa abato o dey say ufia baifo and dey say o ma wie o ma titi uti dey say o ma ba finish straight ones
Obia nim say obia bebo hu mutuo say oni ase du kati abeko election there and then na ufia baifo na eyo
ana face like kuko Rikus yes unim na oni general mosquito kasa o ko election as a whole day side fan there Samuel yes ufia baifo na eyo now once also saw an advisor na general dem NDC phobium or general was very lengthy video maybe sometimes we need to go back and then compile general Kwan Sama or catch the party for see nyam to boss here Ghana and see chichira enye gidigidi. We all need to take our time and then get there because I want to bo there Obama nkrufobi adada na nada no to be dada ono so be won se bibia emfiri mumba. I loved this particular advice that General Adema NDC for some time ago but we ain't any mfa ababi emfiri mu
ye woni wie ye me na mampani ka se me mwa no ni enyi this for me committee no conference this will be over nipa be du na o mo opere this ba ba bi kura nse bunkuru na se nipa 28 ena o mo opere this akonwa so ya ba kope enti de tie bia se nipa 28 fere adie unya de ma ba kwa pe wanya 27 enemies meboa na de tie bia so no ba ko pe na de be ma we Jesus ya oba wiase a odi abodo nu echema nipa pem nya bi obi anya bi di ye no a obia ni wa post be sedu obecha mana so nipa apem so da de tie bia ebi bedi kanya ebi so ebetwen na moko brade na obi nya na wa nya obronsa medika de adwene be hye utrim oba de oka ni se na o hwebra wa bre pa na pati aye osi ade a wo pe ya mfa ma o de akoko ya sisiu we de open so a ya bu kwasia esese o ye ho bibi se wa nyina nkwa ajira wo be hu na wo wada ne wo poison na wo party bibibia ye ko ya nimbia na wo twe silent na de ma ade no sai kura ne sai ye nuanu man pipifo a ye nem wo mo ti o man no mo no ade a wo mo ye ho ade pa ne ehuro ye nim se wa ko pri dis na won sa nka uchamu a omotewa ni aboye nsa hey this omechichi usa yehuwa ase haja una na kampe umeyanda ezu perere mahama no sewaba uduku kro ya anya no anebo ombabu adada ya anya no anesho womu be ye usa wa hweya no akofa adwembo ni ahye utirimu se ade mepa ye to aba ye bomasum na school feeding basi ame pena mensa akadia any ade no be say
I said this was the lengthy video again NPP for court trimming it down. And the bed that NDC for so January NDC for atem and now yes a purr and I mama buy a new duku and one show. Chale what I show what it in one show. Nay NPP for they decided to trim that particular video to some small portion and I know what they 2 to go amount for any. But let's take a clue from advisor General the man NDC for. I think say something I think as a party no as you know because we say politics we so anybody who follows or join a particular political party no expect something in return the party about power and to say the general can say do na nya no mu especially when the opposition did the same thing no ebe di watem abehuru abesrew. You have a lot of people like us who now when this and now we say David take your time because governance you know as long as I buy any bit mama puntu abo bia setenemu na bia kan nu bia kan na bia kan o ma me the entire nation you know, we need to be okay with that. Rikus anamewa okwa countries like US and other advanced countries are obi anyone follow political party because he or she wants something in return immediately but say na setenam ebetu mpon enti na here enti say business na person we are you engage in the business and you get something in return. Now no make can say under this government and who say Ghana for do na no to kwan China import in deba. It has this ups and downs, positive and negative. Say we have more importation so your home come out bit medi. But you could see say all those NPP for catch the Ghana for say duty boy then. But in other way around you know. Ghana for a stable economy because the dollar to CD rate in you can plan, you can focus, you can forecast and know everything's okay. Make it at $10,000 because China confirmed there, let me be here within the next 6 months or 1 year now. Meet me this particular profit margin. Economy no is stabilized. That alone is enough. And then I doubt to say duty no is so high. Said to me, you know all these are NPP propaganda. The NPP tools. That is why they're using deceiving people. Enti Ameribiano advise the general demand say, Mama yan to yabo. Na ye who say there be yebet me see man to the level ye yina ye pay. You do sa level now. Ubos idea we biano. Was it in a bit me to pon business na person ya. Ebe ye wa oku school ubenya adwuma ye. Enya ban no kwa na esetem biano. Oma ye bibi eye. By ourselves so we can also engage in other activities. You bet him the returns and everybody say ampa aban papa aba. Patch of our bra in the comment section. Tell the Dana da no channel a debate with the Munufie. Patch so a nursing student. Wait me have visited www.nurseprepghana.online. And a app ye design the ama nursing students beboa ama motimi asua ade kama ewo. May the link to the comment section. Message that to the description of this particular video. Obviously, ubenya a lot of things. But ni mapa enkwa ni design edemamo. Aha. It is sometimes ye bo adwuma de but most of the times the blue also I just say ye the name be eka ho. Kakra. But obviously I say in an app a very very simple and then very very basic app. Or log it on, you get a whole lot of things with that particular app, especially for nursing students. They say, I think it's somewhere September or so. More exams. Until you need this particular app. AI built in Ubisa question be concerning your studies, concerning any question I doubt. What you're gonna get it from the app. I think that the first 7 days in A free, but if you work on that, you have to pay something for the development of the app. Something like that. So a very, very easy thing. AI can actually help you also to study. nurseprepghana.online. Visit that particular website and you're going to get everything from it. If I just have a question here in the comment section, it'll be to me at the Abana Fede at the home come. Riku says, bro, despite the fact that I am an MPP who has now registered to the base, yet I think Ghana shall survive when we get a Sedun Ketia and Canada Japan, Ghana together. The energy of the Canadian Japan by joining a student get you and can be very good. recruit why are they because general say why is on the contest be are there fear by for ekau
Obia nim say obia bebo hu mutuo say oni ase du kati abebo election there and then now fear by for na ayo
so yes only ase du kati election there actually channel Munufie Politics the debate with Munufie
Munufie Politics Yeriko Ghana make we talk Munufie Politics Yerika no kware Munufie Politics voice of the people the people they talk and I must rise no fear no silence we go speak and who go talk am Munufie who go shake them Munufie who they speak truth Munufie Politics as I no go work again from Accra to Kumasi Tamale to Cape Coast people they watch people they ask leaders must answer promises must show Ghanaians are assassini make the truth flow Munufie Politics Yerika no kware Munufie Politics voice of the people the people they talk Ghana must rise no fear no silence we go speak up Munufie Politics for the people Munufie Politics Ghana must rise.
All right, so Ghana must rise. We do politics in a very clean way. In near term, you can't boko. Send a bear, you better treat a boss, a church name, amatima muni, a tit near mana, ye can say. About your NDC and NPP, which of the two political parties now you think say a boy Mama Ghana in the comment section, no bit him there. Because sometimes you know, Biana send me who Ghana no, and yes, Anna also maybe you might have been seeing Ghana in a different way, or you think that the governance system we need to approach it from a different angle. Until ubetim de wabienche aba na afide ya dosodutum every hop. About your question be ubetimi ediaba. Mental freedom challenge ne de why late. Anya de. Why late. But anyway, ubetimi go back no kwa ko de ma e course. Enti abusuan na me de besi wo hanya me yadoma. Or channel 7 p.m. Ghana time. I'll be live again. Now, so be any questioner. Na afide ya sign ede CNA. And there, a katafa Chairman Wontumi Kiana ken Chairman on asenka adwamo. Nti eden Chairman will go back to court again. Na afide wa confess obenya pomasibre baby ede atwene ho everyone. That was the focus of today's engagement. Nti se wonima Chairman Wontumi the ti asen atibiem. Asen court on EXIM Bank sika sema susu se Chairman ede kwa 3 kwan to kwa Gsika no ekodi ye. About you, wait to adventure about at a point in the comment section. I dream be a Ubiano for Brana in Ninkomo, Medini William Munufie, Amakona channel, a Munufie Politics for short, or the debate with the Munufie.
Asema, the Nakufoy Muntina Nyama, of course, Muntiasiano. When you now were Mahuma no more. Nkrumah, while he was alive, he had his enemies. His enemies also saw him as an enemy to them. Yeah. Many years later, why not go here? Madam Fatia, Nkrumah, the wife, no. Jenna Kufoye. Okra, no coffee, no. Madam Fatia, no coffee. Or this Shena, a Kotojum, no more to him. No, Alpha, handkerchief, towel. No, yes, sir. Super. I'm a Madam Fatia. Na yesu ye nyina na ya dinuchi. Well, na yesu go for to say or yani papa yesu ya fire hang yesu be. You know, go for the honey of fire speed. No, the tree hole next to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah no grave no coffee no. No, that's or the tree grave no the Madam Fadia will show. From that moment, From that moment, that national monument that we built to honor that man became a family graveyard. Do you see how his grave was desecrated? Obiang, Mills Mu, John Mu, you have chopped into the man's name. Now, what you said, fine. Look at what his enemy pretended, so and so and so and so. Now, desecrate his national monument. You get it? Sani Kanyama, Muntiasia. Yeah, we were Munim, Philip. And you're fair. Minawati, and you're fair. Compound is big. You could have dug 101 holes and put Madame Fatia also there. Build a 3 times the story building monument. You did not have to do that under the same monument under which Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was.
That Ghanaians must sentence that generation of thieves, that generation of robbers and looters to 40 years in the wilderness. Anybody that had anything to do with President Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration should be sentenced to 40 years political wilderness. Right from the national level to the regional executives to the constituency, the MPP owes Ghana that to clean up the whole system and allow a new breed of people who are selfless and who want to serve this country.
President Mama wayi one ayi Bawumia kokohia nkramofo ayi biase wo do wo kan house ade say eja no waban vote nti no waban tie ne be ya wontu ba also sale ano ne na so de Bawumia na kan asasa o kan house nti wo say free satam ye friend Malam John okay na wo de wo ne sanka obi kwa akofra obi a elde agekuma wo de nka be ye wo de so sole an ma so dem ti so no so tumfo ne papa ne otumfo enti sa ne otumfo ba de o so nya akan de enti ka so elde agekun na ka so de ne na obi de enko friend Malam John wo de wo nka wo de ka so me ihe na elde agekun so was ebi no me na Ashanti region say ye free ha wo munim so no so say otumfo na wo no otumfo ba dia so ne Bawumia enti wo so ne ma so de ne ama wel da agekun aneda prempe aha no de kanu so cry sense da nochi ade ho se komfo nochi ebe iska dwa kofi mu ana ye de wo
Dr. Bawumia Diane is a different candidate with a huge baggage. MPP kasi ebe correct ya. It will take us another years. Is it not the same Dr. Bawumia? And on my hand, Obeka Chere say 2024. You the same for me and you go to elections. Me what?
That's right.
Now, see two Obama same ni back one. It will take so many years. This is a huge statement. MPP delegate.
Oraho.
Sad.
Are they?
I feel Dr. Bawumia want to fanfool the MPP.
Obeso di mo feel.
Oh, they be all fanfool because I said I'm kind of crashing my head.
Just say, or say, it's inform me.
Would you just explain it yourself? Would you just explain? I'm emotional. Just, oh God, you inform me. You know you kujina. Na si etu abama ba akwa. it will take so many years. Say Ghana for better ba. Edi ama another stream. What does that mean? Dr. Bawumia pen PPE.
On pen PPE no person.
So what is the reason why this man want to come back? To Obama Domama no esemnia. Etieme trafie na ye ni wachi. No room for will say you call election na you be lose with your candidature. Because you are not now. Ghana for nya de omaka ko to ma esemni biom so mama media so. Granted. That is your statement, Dr. Bawumia. That's your statement. And you mean statement. Or no ne kayo. And you mean America.
Ebeye dempa say Ghana for better must nibio.
So what is he doing to MPP? Why do you, Dr. Bawumia, why do you want to do this to this party? Why do you want to worry us? Senko integrity kakra and kobe step aside.
When this government came into power, the
Jomama government.
Yes, this current government. Okay. The minister and of course say so on a review into zipline operations. Now operations or a review no. Me can't say much it will blow your mind. One of them is a zipline. The main purpose say far to rich areas. Ube brands and wait me day in row ni nema do hall no. Omon fly drones no mon fa nema no combine. Zipline current operations. Far to rich areas I was serving it's only 12% of the facilities.
12% of the far to rich areas now.
Yes. The total facilities also apply no.
Okay.
Only 12% are far to rich.
12% of what?
12% of the facilities are was supply hospitals.
So how many facilities also supply them?
All they are supplying over 1,000 something facilities of medical equipment, medical supplies, and I can just pull that up for you here. Remember of figure here.
Okay.
And of that number, only 12% and a far to reach facilities.
Okay.
Which means that other facilities now also supply or no. We could have used our normal distributive system, procurement supply system to supply them in the supply. Because the purpose was how do you get things to these facilities that we cannot reach.
Okay.
Okay. The next thing that you say, the commodities are also supplying. They are supplying things that are non-essential. Less than 1% of the total NEMA zipline delivered to hospitals are actually the reason why they were set up.
1%?
Less than 1%.
So what are some of them maybe a normal supply that outside what we thought say on Babaye?
Okay, so the 1% now they supply blood,
okay,
anti-snake serum, normal saline, infusion, Ringer's lactate, oxytocin. These two, or these top 5 of things supplied in total, and do 1% of the total deliveries are zipline. Okay. We supply condoms. Zipline. We supply OPD, NHIS card, mosquito nets, food and nutrition, syringes, textbooks, exercise books, math and English science textbooks, uniforms, veterinary substance materials are part of the things zipline delivery.
Zipline.
And this is making more than 90% of what
it is. MPP for the Mamu no mo mamu na da na only MPP ni bia kasa power will change and the future is pregnant. Na say mo no a say be mother form no. Mo na mo sa ebo obi a wo mia wo kon ne ntre ha. Obi tie ne ye o. Obi wa wo da form no a say be yamia wo kon mo ani ha han no.
Yes.
Ona wo say kasa wo die jai na me sorry a wo be hu dia me de be ye wo. Wo be ye din ya se obi ade san na say bi wo no yere be da say ke hye utrim. And I could deal with so and crack. What I say, Ubia ni wa kukunipa or crasami kukunipa a day about what I say. And do the near war position, so una power, the other bay and Camarena day, show trim. Now, one would opposition, all said threaten, say 24 years time over opposition. Now 24 years time, now offer Kwasia Kana away, not some pie away. And young people for Muntia break.
do maye radie kuna na do maye. O se o mano kuna na do maye.
Block patch say e-block no oba yenye hwehwe. Inti on my education minister up to February say on be hu bibi. It's on the set.
No, minister.
So abre.
And you go here.
IMF.
The IMF.
The IMF.
Why should we go to? And there's some subtle suggestion of IMF. I think we've told you that we are not going there.
Gabana tesono anko IMF. Debi yanko.
Onka se mbeko.
Yanko IMF.
Don't you go to the IMF? Go to the IMF. We will not go to the IMF today. We will not go to IMF tomorrow, and we are not going as long as the NPP remains in power.
You only waka come. Okay.
And go to IMF. We are not going to go to IMF. But I can tell you, we are not going to the IMF. Whatever we do, we are not. We are a proud nation. We have the resources. We have the capacity. Don't let anybody tell you. Like when Joshua, Caleb, and the 10 others went to spy on the promised land. And only 2 of them came to say that we can do it. And the 10 went around the community murmuring, you can't, We are not people of short sight, you know.
IMF, what are we going to say again? Because the noise we make, going into IMF is just like handing over power to NDC without a contest. And I chew my own words back when I said NDC went to IMF because of mismanagement of the economy. So if MPP is going to IMF, what am I going to say? Any government that goes to IMF has failed. You cannot use the face of those who took us to IMF to break the eight. They don't work.
So made several statements which have either turned out to be untrue or are contradictory. Either way, they have served to undermine the credibility of government and of its economic management team. These include the denial that government will ask for a bailout from the IMF, so one is no longer sure what to do.
Yebesi toilets, among Yebesi toilets, in all, Yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all.
They take your eyes. This government, they put delivery trackers, so toilet. Toilet, the district assembly, them work. Why national government, we tell people waiting you do, then toilet.
Blogos you can say obi a refugee. Oye nipa be. Refugee.
I said say refugee match.
Hey.
Refugee obi a free Burkina Faso no ba be go club refugee for one obi di one match. O kan Africa. O say refugee. Burkina Faso say ska kwa ho no. Ona o ka o masem. O mo baby no ba. From refugee. Strangers, from stranger.
From say
strangers. Come to quiet for being over there. Refugees. I was a Ghana near Kabuchi. Refugee.
Okay.
Because quite money. Understand can all back say, hey, Bukumio.
Now, Osanka baby.
Can.
I say refugee. Referee, FIFA na kofa referee number.
FIFA akofa referee no at the number.
US. So we are only Ghana format yelisuye.
Aha.
Na
FIFA the referee free US. Eba ebibrem ha be di match. Sa referee no refugee. Toto nyanya mo mienu ho na etwa.
Emia. Da wa afia adem nua ye. Ohwe dem nua ye. Refugee chese. Metwa. Obi refugee chese obi a ofri bi ma aso akobi man mu. E refugee.
Toto nyanya na botra sama memisa awasefo. Yes. Professor Achisa. Ekase obi a refugee a oyinipa bay. refugee.
Yes.
Ebi obo sekan.
Obia obo sekan ano. Obia obo sekan ano. Sekan no mudie.
Ba wa na de do no.
De no.
De ano tetrete na de do no.
Mema sekan no.
Ma pena me no.
Okay. One city.
Baba.
Refugee.
Yes. Ebi ofri Togo.
Those who do not understand, please forgive me. They say I'm a unquanoma. Me de me cry about for it. Me yet me to me. Emreswa. Eko.
Me kwanchira me say omudi omoka. Cashew ekriafo. Omusi me kwanchira say do ketia say omudi omoka. Ebro ikwa ekriafo. Omuse menkanjira me say omudi omoka. Ena soybean ekriafo se menkanjira omuse omudi omoka. Memunu se omu 24 hour economy no 133 no omu benye ejuba no omudi omoka. Na Ghana fo nyina se menkanjira me say dumso no omudi ababio no omudi enkabebre.
A few moments later.
Anyone you ever see with your soul down there? I got the question. And the Timidiano, the best right said. Mimi anuma omo di ka ba o kese o mu dale asori nsi amu sei e de ya amanyo se no mo mo pa ye na mo fa o mo bo ni enjere
Doom Sabo, hey, Doom Sabo, Doom Sabo, Doom Sabo, Doom. One more time, Doom Sabo. Doom Sabo, Doom Sabo, Doom Sabo.
Munufie Politics. Yeriko. Ghana. Munufie Politics. Yerika no kware. Munufie Politics.